Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode number 15 of FIFA Career Mode, and today, to start off, we have a game against Ascoli in Serie B. So let's head into it right away. Hopefully we can pick up a victory and close the gap on the automatic promotion spots, which we currently sit 3 points outside of, but away from home today. So it will not be easy. So we'll have to play at our best if we want to pick up a win. With new signing Navias coming into the team, it'll be interesting to see how he will do. They're in 8th place as well and just 3 points behind us. So this will definitely be a tough test, you would think. But as the teams come out onto the pitch here is their lineup. They're playing a 4-3-3 today. I think that's what Parma played. No, not Parma. Pescara. That's what Pescara played against us. And I think we drew 2-2 when we played them. But hopefully we can improve on that result today. And here is our starting lineup. Navias indeed does find his way back into the team, as does Lolo, who's returning from injury. Providel starts in goal. Pascal, Romagnoli, Fornazier and Sacco. Our regular back four. Castagnetti keeps his place in the team, as does Creco. And it's the same front two as normal, with Donnarumma and Caputo starting up top. Now let's kick off here away against Ascoli, and here they come. It's Buzzer goalie, and he's just on the edge of the box. He plays it in. It's played on one more, and that was a very decent chance for Lores Varela to put Ascoli 1-0 up. He takes a nice touch on his right foot, but he can't put it in with the shot, unfortunately for him. But here come Ascoli again. It's Buzzer goalie out to Cadden. And he finds Ade, and Ade's shot just goes wide of the post. That was a decent hit, but he cannot put it on target and find the net. But here we come now. Can we find our first attacking chance of the game? Caputo now. Caputo lays it off for Creco, and Creco's shot is saved by Lani. And that was decent from Creco. It really sat up for him nicely on his weaker foot, but he couldn't quite find the back of the net. Had to be a good save, though, from Lani, and we'll cross it in again, and it's Romagnoli with the header, cleared off the line by the defender, but I think that the keeper would have got to it anyways. Fornazier picks up on the ball. Sacco to Lolo. He finds Pascal, who looks for Sacco. And now Sacco puts the cross in, and Donnarumma's volley has to be pushed wide by Lani. And we'll have a look at the replay here as it comes in. Donnarumma hits it. Don't know if that's going in or not. It was spinning inwards, so like that might have even gone straight across the face of goal. But Caputo has his header very well saved there by Lani, and he's made his third save in like about 3 minutes or so. He dives to stop that one, finding its way into the back of the net. And as we will have one last corner here, it's crossed in again towards Caputo, but this time he heads it a little bit too high, and it goes over the bar. This time Lani not called upon, and we can't find the back of the net. Now they have a corner though. It's deep. Fornazier heads away. Caputo running towards it. That is Mogos. Mogos finds Bianchi. He finds Cadden. Back to Bianchi. He crosses, and there's Lores Varela is free, but his volley goes wide. He really should have done better with that. He could have taken a touch, gone for the header, but instead he goes for the volley, and he puts it well over. But now, just before half-time, we have a free kick, and Pascal steps up to take it. Hits the wall. It falls to Caputo, but he tried to head it, and it didn't come off for him, and it goes well wide. Let's have a look. It wasn't the best struck free kick. Probably would have been saved. But it deflects off the wall to Caputo, and he wastes the opportunity. But there is half-time. 0-0 at the break, but numerous opportunities for both sides. Ascoli have been wasteful, while Lani has been superb for them in net, stopping us from scoring. Can we come out in the second half and pick up a goal and hopefully a victory? Let's hope so. Novias hasn't really done much in this game either. But let's head off. But now, they're coming on the attack. It's Loris Varela. He beats Fornazier. Lays it off for Cadden. Cadden strikes it. But thankfully, it was straight at Providel, who claims that comfortably. Now, here's Lolo finding Caputo. He looks through for Donnarumma, and Donnarumma gets to it. He hits the crossbar. What an opportunity that was. It was a difficult shot, and he struck it pretty well, but he couldn't quite put it in. It strikes the crossbar, but now we have a corner, and Novias will whip it in. It's towards Caputo! Saved by Lanny. And Bianchi gets it away to Mogos, and Mogos gets it away to Cadden. And now, late on in the game, it's DeFeo off the bench, inside to Rossetti, Loris Varela. He's tackled by Sacco, but the clearance is blocked, and Rossetti takes the shot on and hits it in on the volley, and we concede late on to go 1-0 down here, and that looks like it may well be the game, and we might have lost it in the 90th minute as Sacco made a great tackle, but his clearance was blocked, and it sat up very nicely for Rossetti, and that is a very good finish, to be fair to him. And now we need one goal in the last minute. And here is a Jakupovic, but the ref blows the final whistle before we can have any opportunity to try and get that last minute equaliser. And we lose 1-0, unfortunately, away at Ascoli. A poor performance, but great stuff from their keeper, who was probably man of the match today. So you can see there, we had much more shots and much more on target, but Alani was the difference today, and that thunder strike from Rossetti in the last minute giving them the win. But now, going back into the transfer window, we're going to look to buy this man, Sylvan Hefty, from St. Gallen in Switzerland, as a backup centre-back to replace Vaselli, who of course we sold to Pescara, I think it was, last episode. But now, I'm going to go in, try and pick him up. I think we're on deadline day, so there is no time to scout. We're just going to have to go in with how little we know. We know he has that he has the showing great potential tag on him, which means he can get to a decent rating, but they would like $1 million for him, and so that'll, are we gonna match that, and or are we gonna no, we're gonna go down to 800,000, see if we can get 200k off that deal, but St. Gallen want 900,000, so we've got a bit off the 1 million, but not down as low as we would like. So, we're going to go here with reducing the transfer fee by just 25,000 euros to 875,000, and they are happy with that. That is very good news. We have agreed a deal for Hefty. That is good. Hopefully we can... Are we going to get him in on the contract now? No, yes we are. We are going to look to sign him in here, hopefully. We can get him in, and hopefully he turns out to be a good backup centre-back, just as good as Vaselli. But he wants to have a rotation squad role, which is perfectly fine by me. That's what we were looking at. He wants a 3-year deal, and is that fine? I think it is fine. Yes. We were happy to accept that, and they didn't want a release clause, which was also okay with us. And so, now, once we accept this, there we go, we can move on to the wages, and here they are. He would like 4,500 euros per week, a signing bonus of just under 60,000, and an appearance bonus of 22,500 euros after 5 appearances. But we're going to look to counter this and lower the signing bonus. we're gonna try and get it down to 30,000, so get a good half of it off. Are we gonna be able to get him to be happy with that? No, he would like 59,000. So unfortunately, but we're gonna try and edit it again, get it down to 50,000 euros for a signing bonus. But if I remember correctly, he really wants that 59,000. And yeah, there it is. He again asked for 59,000 euros as a signing bonus, but we're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna try and edit it. I put the appearance bonus up by 10,000 and put his appearances up to 10. I'm not sure if I meant to put the appearance bonus up by 10,000, but anyway, that's what we've done, and we just got a 30 plus. That's about 80 or 90,000 in bonuses. We can definitely afford that, and we look to loan in Patrick Catrone because I've heard of him and he seems decent. So, but he unfortunately was not available for loan as that he just signed for Milan. So instead, we went in for Matteo Artemagni, looked to buy him from Avellino, and hopefully we can get him in. He's going to be our new backup striker after Michelidze left to Genoa. I think it was Genoa. And firstly, to start things off, we are going to offer a player swap deal. We're going to offer plain cash deal, and we're going to offer his value of 2.5 million euros. Are they going to accept that? No. They want an extra 150,000, and that's taken our transfer budget down to 1.4 mil. But we don't have any further signings that we need to make, so we end up accepting that, and we're going to look to get Artemagni in. That's good news. Good business there with Avellino. And if we have a look at some of the deals that have gone through, Real Madrid have signed Vidal for just 33.5 million. Florenzi signed for Arsenal, another quite cheap deal there. I think it was about 20 something. You would have seen it, 20 something mil, maybe 30 something mil, but still less than you'd expect Florenzi to go. But now we're going to look and sign Artemagni on his contract, and they would like a crucial squad role. He's looking to be our bench striker, but if he plays well, he could well find himself in the team, especially after scoring no goals yesterday. But we look to drop it down to important, but they really wanted that crucial squad role. And in the end, I think we just accepted it. Yes. Are we going to accept? Yeah, we did accept it. It's a bit silly that you can't re-offer important squad role, because that just doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't. And same with contracts. If you offer one and he rejects it, they won't let you offer that same amount again. But they can be like, no, we want crucial, even though I've already rejected the crucial. But anyway, they were happy with a 2-year contract, and they didn't want a release clause, but for the wages, a hefty bonus for the goals of just under 300,000, and a signing bonus of 50,000 that will take us to just over $1 million, and wages of, I think it was 4,500 per week, but that is quite cheap, so we're happy to have that. He's unlikely to hit that 25 goals, I would think, unless he does completely ridiculously well. But now we've got another offer for our captain, Manuel Pascal, but he is not going anywhere, not to Atalanta, for just under €1 million. But now we're ending off deadline day here, no further business. We've made a few sales, a few signings, and now we have a youth squad report. Romano's turned 16, and we're going to promote him. He's got very nice looking potential there and a decent overall rating. I think it was 59 already at just 16, and we're going to go out and look to play Parma we're actually going to play Parma. No, we're just going to look to play him. We're going to look to beat Parma. Today we're at home. Hopefully we can come away with a victory and bounce back from that last minute defeat to Ascoli in the last game. No more snow, again like the last time. And we have the top scoring team in the league despite scoring no goals last time out. One ahead of Bari, who are top by quite a bit. And here is our starting lineup. No changes from the last game. Yeah, no changes at all. It's the exact same starting lineup. But hopefully we can manage to score a goal today, if not more. And hopefully we can keep a clean sheet as well. But here is their starting lineup. They've left Zaych on the bench, which is a bit of an odd decision considering how good he was for us. Maybe he's not really fitted into playing normal midfield in their 4-3-3, but they're also playing 4-3-3 like what Ascoli did. Hopefully we can have more luck against Parma than we did against Ascoli as we head out and kick off. Hopefully their keeper won't be as on form as Lani, but now we're coming on the attack. It's Donnarumma to Caputo, and he's got Sacco with the overlap, and Sacco's shot goes flying over, and we cannot take an early lead there. If you have a look at this replay, he smacks it, but it's always rising, and it goes over the bar. But here comes Ceravolo for Parma. He lifts the cross up, but Pascal does well to win the header. It comes out to Ia Caponi. Played inside, it's a tackle, it falls to him. His shot goes well over, thankfully. Bonazier made the tackle, but it rebounded off that dude, and it fell nicely for him with the shot, but thankfully he put it over. And now they've got the corner, it's half away. I think that was by Creco. It's headed back up, and now they've got an opportunity. Ceravolo has space, and he slots it in. As, I'm not sure who that was. He lost in the air, and then another one of our dudes lost in the air, and it was a good headed pass to Ceravolo from his teammate. And he brings it down, turns, and slots it in. Providel would have done extremely well to save this, but we lose in the air there, and then there. And then no one's on Ceravolo. And he puts it into the back of the net to score his second goal of the season. And we need to come back from 1-0 down. But thankfully we've got a bit more time to do it today, as they have another corner here though. And it's whipped in. And fortunately, their header from their man goes well over the bar. But now they're coming up just before half-time. Siligardi's played in. Pascal put on the floor, and there they've slotted it in underneath Providel, and it's 2-0 to Parma. And it's Ceravolo again, and we are falling apart here. We could be slumping to our second loss in a row. Siligardi takes it inside, puts Pascal on the floor, and then it's slotted through Providel's legs by Ceravolo, and the strike just before half-time is not going to do anything positive to our players' morale. So now we're going to have to come out in the second half and play really well to try and overturn this 2-0 deficit, but we really haven't had many chances. Pretty much only that one from Sacco in the first few minutes that he slammed over the bar is pretty much the only chance we've had, but hopefully we can pick up a few more chances and a few goals in this half. As Pascal nips it off, that dude is coming forward. He turns that guy, and he's got the shot on, and it's saved by the keeper. Good run from the captain, but he can't quite get in. Now they're taking off Ceravolo, despite him being on a hat-trick. That's a bit of an odd decision from them. But can we get something from this corner? Navias into the box towards Creco, but we lose in the air. But now we're coming forward again. Creco to Ardemani. Come off the bench for Donnarumma inside Navias. Creco. Navias again. Ardemani passes it. Caputo. It's in. And with 15 minutes to go, we just need one more to equalise. And it's a nice passing move. Navais into Artemani. He turns man, plays it ahead of Caputo, and he lifts it over the keeper with his weaker foot. And it finds the side netting on the inside of the net, thankfully. And it's 2-1. Can we go and win it, or even get an equaliser late on? As Navais picks up the ball, finds Creco to Caputo. Now Lolo. Lolo turns back, whips in the cross, and there is Artemani to complete the turnaround. Well, not really complete it, but complete the comeback to make it 2-2. Caputo sliding it to Lolo, who turns and whips in a cross on his left foot. He hangs it up just perfectly for Artemani, who outjumps his centre-back opponent and puts it in past the keeper. And Fratali is definitely not happy. He's conceded 2. Artemani with his 8th goal of the season, but first in an Empoli shirt, and what an important one it is for us. But now they've got one last chance, it seems. But Romagnoli gets in the way. He launches it upfield. Artemani's going to get to it first. He kicks it up ahead. Navais is chasing it, but Ia Caponi is going to get there first. But there is full time. A late winner from Artemani. A late equaliser from Artemani earns us a point, and he gets a goal and an assist coming off the bench in his first game for us. What a great performance that is from our new man up top. He might earn himself a start in the next game, even over Golden Boot leader Donnarumma, because he hasn't scored in the past 2 games at least, but maybe that would be a bit harsh. We'll have to wait and see, but we get a 2-2 draw. Great stuff from us to fight back and come away with a point from that game. Really good stuff, and I'll take that. It's a rather credible point, and but it does leave us 5 points outside the automatic promotion spots, 12 points off the top of the table, and just 2 points inside the playoffs. However, we do still have... Hold on, I just noticed that we're behind Frosinone despite having a better goal difference than them and being on equal points. That is confusing, and it comes up as well later in the season. Also very confusing, but thankfully it didn't affect too much in the end. But here we've got another youth squad report. Everyone looking pretty average there, except for this guy, Giacomo Mariani. We already have a man of that name, also a keeper. So now we've got 2 goalkeepers called Giacomo Mariani. He's 17 years old, an overall of 62, and a potential of 78 to 94. Very good looking young player there. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.